Hi guys, Marcus here, Everything Tenere. Today we're gonna do a little unboxing and look at a pair of handguards I ordered. And we will also see what kind of issues you might have installing them on your Tenere 700. So these are the handguards, and for you guys and for me, I had a really hard time trying to pronounce the name or the correct way. I did a Google and it's supposed to be pronounced Acerbis. So share and bees. So Acerbis. So this is the Acerbis X Factor handguard. I think they suit the Tenere 700 pretty good. I guess it all depends on, you have the X Factory, which are a bit slimmer. The X Factor covers more of your hand, so for colder climates or riding a lot in colder weather or not as hot and toasty, I guess these are the choice to get, or the ones to get. So opening up the box, I already unpacked it from the big box, of course, but I ordered the shiny or glossy red. So I have a white and red Yamaha Tenere 700 that you will see, and I also ordered a decal kit for it, which is pretty much red, so I opted for these. So you get the plastic guards. You have like a fake imitation of like a Kevlar here. It's a rubberized plastic, a bit softer plastic, I guess. So they do scratch or show scratches. So these two guys, of course, and the bars for attaching the whole part. They have a selection of different colors as well. White, black and red, I think. I saw white and black. I actually wanted white for this one, but the option wasn't available. So these two ones, sturdy, very sturdy. Yeah, looks really good. Already seen Nomad Sweden. He has a pair of these X Factor white ones. Looks really good. He just recently, so if you haven't checked out his channel, check out Nomad Sweden. He attached a set of the Rottweiler mirrors, or the flip out mirror things on these, and then you have to do a bit of modifications to be able to attach them to the bars there. They differ a bit from when you look at the Busters, for example, which are more squared shape. You got a kit for all the attachments. I guess that's it. But really nice box, good packaging, easy to understand what color it is, the cover and the insert or the bars themselves. So what first in my mind when ordering these was, do they fit the Yamaha Tenere 700? Okay, I know they fit because I've seen them on pictures and so on a T7. But as you know, the Bark Busters have a specific Tenere 700 fitment, because you have to remove the OEM bar weights, right? So I wasn't sure how this was going to fit, and these are like the standard handguards that you install. You get these what do you call them, expander fittings, and I pretty much want to use the ones that you have in the handlebars. You have the bigger threads for the bar and weights, and that one has an insert, and I'm not sure exactly which thread it is and dimension, but I will test fit this, show you a few pictures. I know it differs from bike to bike. If you, for example, as I have the Yamaha OM warm heaters or hand warmers, and I don't know if the position of the grips are a bit pushed out or not. I don't know, so I don't really know how this will fit, because this tiny amount is not a lot. So I might end up, you know, driving over to a buddy, having him make me some bar and weights with the correct thread for this, so I don't have to use the expander bolts. Or I just take the OEM bar weights and put them in a lathe and turn them down and make them fit. So I don't need to use these suckers. But we will see when I come there. The fitments for the handlebars, it's one of these over or under kind of thingies. I think these look nicer than the Barkbuster ones. We will see when they are fitted on the bike. So I've decided not to use the expander bolt to fasten them on the bar ends of the handlebar. Instead of that, I will use the original bar ends. I will have a friend of mine that has a big lathe turn these down so they look a little bit more like this drawing here. I will also, we have the correct, I think it's an M8 thread in here for this screw that you fasten the handlebar with, or the hand guards. So this thread here, it pretty much goes down just to where we will cut this one off. So my friend will drill out and thread a new hole. I will most likely buy shorter or cut these down a bit. One issue though, it's how to tighten these to the handlebars. Either I will have him mill out 2 slots on each side of this modified bar end, so I can use a wrench to do it, or I'll just do it with a big ass plumbing plier. I don't mind if I, you know, scratch up the paint here, the paintwork of it. I just want a much secure fastening way for the handguards. I will use this one as well. You know, it has a keyed function that slots into the handguard rail, so to say. So I will cut this one off straight underneath the shoulder here, and you can see it has a little radius here, an angle. So that one will also be in this, like a little cup, so it will fit in there snugly. Okay, so time to attach the handguard. So already pre-fitted a bit. You can see I put the clamp here. In the kit you get 2 different thickness of shims that you put underneath depending on the size on your handlebars. On the T7 you cannot use any of those because the bar is pretty thick down here. You can see here on this side that the handlebar is pretty much flush with the extended grip thing here. On the other side, on the throttle side, you can see that it's a fair bit of a gap in here. So this is sticking out about 10 millimeters, and to fit my modified bar ends, I need to cut this down a bit. So the throttle plastic slider, or whatever you call it, tube, it's flush with the handlebar, so it's no worries there that I would fuck anything up. But so I've loosened everything here, so I can actually disconnect or remove the selectors here, get the pin out from the handlebar and push that a bit to the left so I can actually push that one in, attach the modified bar end, and then see how much of this I need to cut away. So we'll see. So left side was perfect fit. You can see that I have a little gap here, and I will get some nylon tubing to have like a little support here, or you will not see this metal washer, so it will look a bit more clean. Otherwise, I haven't tightened this yet. You can see the red color here on the guard. The bike will be wrapped, or I will have a red decal kit on it so it will fit. So going to the right side, I could fit it like this, but it will be tight. So I will shave this one down, you know, on the inside of this rim here, and it will be a perfect fit. So very slight, you know, adjustment of this extension tube on the handlebar or on the throttle grip. So, and I'm shaking like crazy. It's -11 outside, and this garage is not hot at all. So right side is mounted. I did take a hacksaw and just chop off this end. It's a pretty hard nylon, so I thought I was going to be able to cut it with a knife. Forget about it. So I just chopped it off. Took like 2 minutes, and I have a clear gap here. No issues with clearance. Something to remember when putting these clamps on, you need to cut off some cable ties that sit here, so you can reroute these and get these clamp and cables in the correct place. So I put everything here. It's loosely attached, so don't forget to re-tighten them before you go for a test ride. So I will adjust this to my liking, and that's it. So the Acerbis handguards are mounted, and it looks great. Really happy with the fit, with my custom-made little thingies here, and yeah, I think they will be great. So thank you for watching, and you know, if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments below. Have a nice day, and stay safe. Cheerios, guys.